Someone in this congregation will get her. Right? She should run down the aisle. We got her. We got your back. All right, first responders. We are so excited to welcome your son into our community as we welcomed your daughter a few years ago. And so I want to just say welcome. But I also want you all to know that this weekend is not only significant for the dedication, but also on Friday. On Friday was the big day in which Lori officially adopted this little baby into their family. And what you should know is that while Lori's name is on the birth certificate, the adoption gives her more rights. And gives the kids more rights to her money eventually.
Sorry, there's not much of that.
We'll see. So, Lori and Shannon, you have been thoughtful in naming your child. Can you please tell us the name of your child?
His name is Graham Leo Mason.
Oh, Graham Leo Mason. Graham, they named him because they liked it, because it had a few roots into an English background. A few English ties, and the middle name, Leo, is in honor of Shannon's dad, Lee. Just as Ryan was named for Lori's mom, Helen. That's her middle name, in case you're wondering. And so, yeah, take off a little hat.
Is it okay?
Dear sweet Graham. Graham Leo Mason. We bless you. We bless your entire being. Please know that your name was given to you with love and with the grace that you may wear it well. And with this water that we have gathered from all the members of this community on Water and Gathering, we bless you. We bless you to a life of free thought, with eyes of clear vision.
I know, you're so cute.
A mouth that can always speak its words and its truth. A heart that loves. Hands that work and know the meaning of work. And feet that will carry you into the future. Blessings.
Well done.
Well done, Ryan. All right, Lori and Shannon, are you here? Shannon's not here. She's like,
sorry.
I see. Your responsibility as parents is first and greatest. Today, your son depends completely upon you.
Thank you, honey.
He depends completely on you for all that he is and all that you have. And that your attentive love will cradle and shelter him for at least a few years. And then he'll be out and he'll need your love and support as he goes on his own way, always coming back home to see you. The larger world, as you yourselves know, may not always be gentle and kind to him as you would wish. So I ask you, will you give him the tools that he needs to succeed in life and to live as he needs to live? I have no doubt. I have no doubt. Ryan, do you want to come? We'll come back to you. Ryan, do you want to come forward? You want to come up here?
Go to mommy?
Later. Ryan's the big sister, and so she holds great weight. You're the big sister, right? Do you love your little brother?
Yeah.
Yeah. Most days. Do you promise that you'll be kind to him and not pester and poke him? We'll see. We'll see. That's in the sermon, Ryan. I'll give it to you later. And any kids who are here today who are either members of the family and friends or who are members of our congregation, can I ask you all a question? Will you promise to open the doors of your heart to baby Graham? Will you treat him fairly and kindly? More over there, you specifically, will you do?
That's right.
And will you embrace him as a friend? Yes. Okay, you're not allowed to say no and yes. I would now like to invite the grandparents forward and the guide parents forward. You'll stand right here. Stand right. Why don't you stand right next to that? So as anyone knows, parents cannot do it alone, nor should they. That is not what we're supposed to do. I know that society keeps telling us this, but that is not true. It's just false. And so Shannon and Lori, please do not do this alone. You will need to ask for help time and time again, and we will never do it the way that you want us to do it, but we will be there. Okay? Some of us may give them sweets all the time. Some of us might not have a nap when you want them to, but it is what it is. We will be there for you. So to the grandparents, Lee and Judy, it is such a wonderful gift to have grandparents in our children's lives. And so thank you for spoiling them and giving them love in ways that we will never know, but they will always cherish. And so you have also been thoughtful in choosing guide parents. Sean and Aaron, you are the guide parents not only for Ryan, but also for Mason. And so I want to ask you to teach Graham Leo to approach life with an open heart and mind, to be adventurous, and to live life without fear or regret. Will you do this? And Aaron, you have up to. That's it.
May the strength of the wind and the light of the sun, the softness of the rain and the mystery of the moon reach you and fill you. May beauty delight you and happiness uplift you. May wonder fulfill you and love surround you. May your step be steady and your arm be strong. May your heart be peaceful and your word be true. May you seek to learn, may you learn to live. May you live to love, and may you love always.
Thank you. So as you can see, their family unit is growing, but it needs to grow a little bit more. So I would like to invite Thule and Heather, Barbara and Chris and Marty forward. And I would like for you to stand on the steps. So Lori and I were talking this week. We were both impacted by Reverend Robin's story from our watering gathering, in which she told the story of, you should know that Reverend Robin and Reverend Robin's son Ben and Graham were born on the same day, on June 6th. So a few weeks ago, Robin's baby was anointed by a congregational community, and she said that she walked into the congregation feeling like an individual, and she left feeling like she was a part of a larger family. And Lori and I were so impacted by this that I said, can we please do something? And I asked the two of them, who are the people in this community that you've known and that you've worked with? And so they named 5 of you, and they named a few other people who couldn't be here and are sending their love this way. So I ask you, will you promise to show up for this family as best as you can, as you always have, to love them and cherish them into the future?
Absolutely.
And now I ask all of you to rise. We welcome a baby into our community, and it takes us showing up. It takes us loving this child for all the vices and virtues that he possesses. And so I say to all of you, will you continue to gather this community, one that he can grow up in and feel whenever he walks through the door that this is home? If so, say, we will. We will. Amen. Let us pray for a moment. Now, Graham Leo, may love bless you and keep you. And may the Spirit of life turn its face upon you with goodness and mercy, and shall it be with you always. Amen. Amen.